What have I got here? You remember I told you I had a project to do for a subscriber. A subscriber emailed me and he asked me if I'd do a drawing of his car. And I've done a drawing, a pen drawing of his car, and it's in here. He's paid me for it and I'm going to post it today. Going up to the post office to post it. Thank you very much, Terry. Very grateful. And I'll show you a picture of the car. Okay. Bye. Then I've come down to the camper because I've just paid storage rent, and I realised I'd left my phone holder down here yesterday. Right, this farm in Holmfirth, I told you yesterday about the cat, how we did the cows. So now I'm going to go on to pigs. Now, this farm, as revolutionary as the cow milking system was, so too was the pig system. Although I have a feeling it got banned at some point in my life, I don't know when. And this system that they used for rearing pigs was called sweat boxes. And there was a concrete driveway, a long concrete driveway, wide enough to get a tractor up. And then on either side there were the single-storey buildings, the full length of this driveway. If you ask me how long it was, I don't know. I don't really have a clue. But all I can say is that these long buildings, single-storey buildings on either side of this driveway were divided up into rooms, and in each room would be 50 pigs, and there was a trough that ran down the whole length of both of these buildings at the top end of each room, and it ran right through them all. And twice a day, skim milk used to run down these troughs. And the pigs knew what time it would be when it did, and they just used to wait for it and drink this skim milk. And at the bottom of each room, round at the back end, what are called lats. Now, as far as I know, whenever I've had up to do with pigs, they always bed down at one end and crap at the other. They just do that. If you put them in a room, they'll always crap at one side of the room. And sure enough, the pigs used to crap down these lats at the back. Now, the feeding of these pigs, what the routine was, I used to feed them on a morning, and then on an afternoon I used to spend all afternoon bagging bread. We used to get these misshaped loaves from bakeries in and around the area. Not quite know. Moors seems to spring to mind. I don't know if that's right. And they used to come on a big open truck, and they'd tip this bread into this room, this building. It was a corrugated iron arc-shaped building, and I used to bag 80 sacks of this bread up every afternoon. Just bent down, scooping bread into the sack and standing it up. And there were 40 sacks for morning feed and 40 sacks for evening feed. And I used to put these sacks on a tractor around a forklift and bucket at front and all that lot, and take it round there and and chuck it in to each building, and then it was supplemented by wheat. Now, this wheat came in 100-weight sacks, and believe it or not, this is why I look so manly and virile now. Because, believe it or not, at 15-year-old, I was lifting 100-weight sacks of wheat, and I was carrying it in to these rooms where these pigs were, and spreading it out on floor. And I don't mind telling you that one day when I was doing it, I fell, and of course all the wheat spilled out, and sack were on top on me, and all the pigs come round trying to eat this food round me, and all the pigs are sweating. That's why they're called sweat boxes, because there's 50 pigs in each room and it gets hot in there. And you regulated the temperature by just simply opening. They had like a barn door where the top half opened separate to the bottom, and you'd open it different distances to regulate the temperature in the room. It was as primitive as that. You used to be able to see the steam coming out of these rooms from these pigs, and it were red hot in there, and they were sweating, and I were trying to get up. The floor were wet with sweat. It was just slimy was the floor. The pigs were slimy. I was trying I thought I was a goner because I couldn't get up, but I eventually did and got out. And then the same thing the following morning I used to do. And not only that, they said to me, the farmer says to me, when you've fed them, watch them. And if there are any that don't eat, he gave me this bloody great syringe. God, I can't tell you how long it was with one hand. And it apparently, I think, what was in this syringe, what I was putting in this syringe was something called sulfamazine, if my memory serves me. And I used to have to watch him, and if a pig wasn't eating, I used to have to inject this pig behind the ear, behind its ear hole. I used to have to... So, I was not only the dog's body, I was a vet, having to do all this lot at 15-year-old and all. So that was another thing. These pigs. I don't know whether I can tell you any more about these pigs, other than I remember when I fell. No, I used to feed them morning and night, and be spent all afternoon doubled up bagging this bread. Yeah, I think I've told you everything from the farm. From, the farm side. There are other things surrounding, like accommodation. I'll tell you that tomorrow. All right. See you later. Bye.